Boogie says, look, I know Will's going to leave. Will's going to leave either next week or the week after.
Right.
Same thing we've been talking about. They know very well. They're like, we know you're smart. We know you're going to think about these things. And that Will's going to convince the House that he's going to leave within the next 2 weeks, meaning that he's not going to get HOH, and Boogie, that puts Boogie in a very precarious situation as well. They admitted to the fact that first, Will and Boogie have allegiance to one another. That's the original core Chilltown. But Jace is also considered part of the Chilltown, as, like they said, an auxiliary.
Kind of like me with the Sovereigns last year. I was auxiliary.
Like we brought you in after because we needed the numbers and because of the situation in the House.
And they know who would be first to go, and they know Jace would be first to go with them.
Right. So they know. So here's the thing. So
I need you in the final two of me. No one's going to vote for some evil guy. I need you for sure.
basically, what they said was, if once Will's gone, Boogie's like, I don't, if you guys want to throw Will on Jace on the block, he's like, I don't care. But the problem is, he doesn't want Jace to go now because of strategic positioning.
Because what?
Strategic positioning.
If Jace is gone, the rest
that means
blows.
Boogie knows Will's leaving next week or the week after, so that means he'll have nobody. What Boogie's saying, he's like, look, they admitted, they're like, look, last week, the week before, we were out there, Chilltown plus Jace, trying to plot against you guys, trying to figure out a way to take you down. But you guys were like, a powerhouse football team. You guys just,
Fuck yeah.
You guys were running, you're running the show. You're running it. And he's like, and then he's like, after Kaser was out there, and he's like, shaved his head and dyed himself blue. He's like, you guys don't mess around.
And yeah, Kaser did it for Will's ass, to protect the House, not for.
Did you tell them that?
Yeah, called him out. Like,
what did they say?
I told him it was very disparaging when you guys go out without even trying on the first thing, and Kaser's shaving his head and everything.
To save Will.
And
so
puts himself at risk for next week to basically save Will's ass.
Yeah.
That's rude.
Very rude. Very disrespectful. What else was said?
So basically, they're like, look, Marcellus is just the biggest floater. That's why Jace tried to call him out today, and he's like,
they're gonna fight.
When?
About an hour and a half ago.
Outside?
No.
Marcellus is pissed as well.
Jace or Marcellus came out of the dining room, right, and they end up in front of the bedroom. And Marcellus was like, I don't appreciate you rapping, talking about me, blah blah blah. And Jace's like, well, you went in there and started talking about me. No, it didn't, Jace. Blah, blah. I thought they were up in each other's face.
Like I said, Jace being here is just going to
confrontation.
Well, it's going to make everybody else
wants his. It's pissing. What it is doing is pissing Erica and Marcellus off because they don't feel that safe with us. They don't feel that included anymore. They think that, we have a deal with Jace.
Who told that, Erica?
Marcellus. He's pissed off.
Here's the thing.
Because he says, how can I be part?
It's not our job to protect them.
And we have for 3 weeks in a row.
I know. It's our job to do what's best for us.
We're trying to give him that impression, okay?
We have to give him that impression.
Of course, but they're the one. Marcellus is the one who came up here telling us you guys need to take out Chilltown.
Okay, because he thinks he's part of our alliance, and we need to keep that going.
Marcellus is right now. He's playing like a moron. He's not playing the game.
He's emotional and stupid.
He's not doing anything. He's just giving orders.
He's just bitching. That's why I got sick of him giving orders the other day, and I was like, I'll put you up.
Look, okay, here's the thing. There's a couple of things. You can't...
You always look like your head's exploding when you're thinking.
Yeah.
Just relax.
Okay.
Nobody dies.
You have to... Okay, here's the thing. You have to take out one of the members of Chilltown.
Completely.
There's 3 of them. You have to take out one.
Yep.
Okay, because if you take out one of them, there's going to be a lame dog after that. And it's going to be pointless because it's a ticking time bomb because it will.
Right. Now, if you take out...
And here's the thing. You have to look at... Okay, if you have the lame dog, who's limping around, what are floaters doing? They're scavengers. Mm-hmm. They never kill their own meat.
They'll clean them up.
They'll clean up house.
Right.
Because that looks good. That will look good in our eyes as well. We'll be like, okay,
thanks, guys. You did a great job.
Together.
Pat on the back. Okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
They're not ones to make big moves. Scavengers do not go after the big prey. They don't go after the lion or the
Of course not. They're buzzards.
That's why they're getting pissed off that we're not doing it.
Right.
Because they need to feel, and we want them to feel included in our alliance. We want them to feel included in our group.
They want to feel protected. As much as we want them to, I wouldn't trust any one of those people, with the exception of maybe Danielle and Erica, to be the last to backstab us.
I agree with you. Completely.
Fine, but it's week 3.
You saved their life for 3 weeks in a row.
Week 3, if you...
They better return the favor.
It'd be different right now if it was week 6 or 7.
On the same note...
Then we could get kind of weary.
On the same note, they still consider themselves floaters. You know,
Completely.
if you see your peer or your other, if I'm a floater and I see you just took season 6 just took a direct stab at another floater,
then you're gonna.
Whoa! Erica came to me this afternoon in the bathroom. She's like, "Hey, I haven't been in on the talks. You know."
That's because she's not feeling included. We need to have them in on our talks like this.
Even Erica, who is not even on our radar. That's the way the mentality of the floater. They always feel paranoid because they never took allegiance.
We haven't really had any talks, to be honest with you.
We haven't, but they're paranoid regardless. The mentality
we should
of the
bring them up
floater
here and say, let's have a group on what you got. We have to at least hear what they think. Ask them what they want.
Like when Eric was up here earlier, I was
they're very fragile. We have to baby them.
I agree.
Absolutely.
We have to play the game that way.
They pamper all the time.
Right.
But I had Erica up here by herself earlier, and I asked her, I'm like, what do you think? And she wasn't really saying anything.
She doesn't, but she just needs... Erica, that's her game. She stands in the corner, and then she kind of listens and feels like she's included part of the town meeting, and then she leaves.
Because, like, on the way out
But it meant a lot to her to have her key first. It's like...
Right. Those are the things that mean...
Well, here's the thing, is like, when I was leaving here, we were talking about HOH, and I said, well, I guess it'll be my turn to get it, like, 2 weeks from now. I'm like, when are you going to get an HOH?
She's not.
And she goes, when I need one. And that, to me... is bullshit.
Okay, well, at least we know where she stands.
But she's not coming after us, and she's a vote.
2 weeks, 2 weeks ago, when it was me, Erica, and Janelle in here, and we were going off on Marcellus. Okay, he wasn't in here. I was pissed. And she walked out, stormed out, and she's like, you know what? Maybe I'll put floaters up. And we were totally calling her out. But we've been putting the heat on Erica as well, but she's going to play her game. That's her game. But we need to play our best possible hand at this point.
We can't wig out of the floaters. We need them right now.
You cannot wig out.
She ain't coming after us, and she's a vote for us.
It would be a huge mistake in the game right now to attack the floaters, because right now they're not coming after us.
I understand that, but you guys also consider this, those HOH contests that these floaters are throwing, such as Erica and Marcellus, puts us at risk.
Right, I know, but here's the thing. We're
at risk regardless. Once again, it's every week it's balls to the walls for us.
I think at this point it's time to. We had like Chilltown was going to go. See, remember what you told me? You're like, oh well, I thought we were making this big deal out of Chilltown and making them this big target, and we were.
Everyone realizes they're a joke now.
But see, like yesterday when you asked me, I was like, yeah, we were, but things have changed because clearly even from our perspective and from other people's perspective, they're not this force to be reckoned with. Because clearly they come up here, they're like, look, we were coming after you, but we're not anymore.
That was the most pathetic display of any fucking...
because they know they've been defeated. Third week. They've been defeated. We've completely...
that was sad. I wasn't watching two Big Brother icons there. I was watching... fucking April and Jen.
So
you're supposed to bring your enemy to their knees, and not supposed to go there on their own.
So at this point, this is what I think should happen.
Stop shouting.
I think this is what should happen. We need to dissolve Chilltown.
Yeah.
There should be no Chilltown, and we need to see who's probably the best possible ally. Obviously not Will because he's leaving. So out of Jace and Boogie, who can we trust to
join us?
Not in the sense that we can probably trust them.
Not to join us, but not to come after us.
Right. Someone who's probably going to pick off floaters.
Maybe Jace.
I would say Boogie.
Boogie cannot win a competition. He's not going to do anything.
If he does.
What Boogie's going to do is if he stays, he's going to sit back and not do anything. And the moment he wants to win this game, he wants to upstage Dr. Will. And the moment he picks somebody off, or the moment someone else gets HOH, he's going to run to them and say the same thing that he said to us. Jace can't, because Jace is already at war with Marcellus and Danielle.
What do you think we should do?
You definitely got to break up Chilltown, like you said, Casey.
Yeah, we're not going after a floater this week. It's suicide for us.
And you guys, last night we were talking about the difference between Jace and Boogie in competitions. You saw athletically today, Boogie out there. Boogie's an athlete. You know, when it came to like the badminton, as much as badminton's not like even a fucking athletic sport, Boogie's a fucking athlete. You know, Jace is not. He has no coordination. He looks good, but he.